Uh, well, it had to be like a good intro. So if anybody recording right now, they'll have to like cut out the part where they hear me talking, because
Yeah.
Sid had to like. All right. So who do the intro? Who better to do the intro?
I think it should be you, man.
You want to do it?
I think it should be you.
Why, man?
I
uh,
don't know. I just feel like you're better for you have a better voice for the intro.
uh, thanks, man. That means a lot. All right. So I'm on a counting down. One, two, three. Start record. Hey, what's up, everybody? Venom here, and welcome to a special kind of video today. Today I have three of my friends, Sly Wolf, Everhart, and Steffi. Today we're going to be talking about a serious topic on Part 101 and stuff about the game. So yeah, I'll let them introduce themselves. So yeah, say hi, guys.
Hello.
What's up?
All right. So everyone knows the kind of state the game is in. So like lack of updates and etc. So where should we start to talk about? Like the probably like the glitches or the problem where they went wrong, something like that. I don't know where to start off. Um,
Mm, I think that probably the best is the lack of updates and the lack of content
Yeah.
yeah,
for a long period of time, and the lack of information or lack of like what's it called, lack of news.
yeah. I have like I went on Discord and I was talking to Nicholas Lion Rider, and I posted the image, the kind of design I made with where can part 101 go? Discussion with Sly Wolf, Everhart, Steph the Wiz, It's Blazing, and Venom. Oh yeah, by the way, Blaze is asleep. He is not able to make it to the video today, so it will just be three of us addressing some topics about the game and yeah. So I posted it on Discord and he was like, the answer is nowhere. The game can go nowhere. The lack of money, story, player base, and yeah. He said it was not much sales. Sales are probably at an all-time low, and they stopped listening after Coleman left and stuff like that. They had a lot to say on Discord, and I don't know. I think they just need some ideas on where to start back, and some of this. First of all, probably not listening to the fans and players and stuff like that.
hmm
But is there any kind of hope for this game?
And I
Uh,
think there's hope.
yeah. If they stop making mobile games, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's another thing.
yeah, that's a good point. Those mobile games. So let me just read a little more in the Discord. He was like, not much sales. Okay, yeah, they stopped listening after Coleman left. To me, he said the game died about 2.5 years ago. They stopped doing updates. The player base fled, and now with Valencia Part 2, they admit they butchered the story.
hmm
Yeah, so that was a problem. I don't think Valencia 2, where it end off, it's such a bad thing. Even though they rushed it, it has a place where you can start off from, there could be a potential beginning from the end of Valencia Part 2. I have a couple ideas on that. I'll say that in a little while, but what do you guys think about the stuff they did wrong and what they should stop doing and start doing?
Well, my opinion is, hear me out, team. If you don't want to hear this, just like exit out the YouTube
Yeah,
video.
it's
But,
not a problem. It's not a problem.
but I really wish that King's Isle would just like put more detail into Pirate 101 and the questing wise. But yeah, they just stopped listening to players.
Yeah, that was like a big mistake. What do you have to say, Giovanni?
Mm. Well, like towards for the story ending, I think it was necessary because yeah, like what they had in mind, the original plan, making it to like $20 and like adding like two more worlds for the storyline was originally planned for, but like realistically, they weren't making enough sales because they had denied the game for so long and they had invested in mobile games. So because that didn't work out, they couldn't have like they couldn't like afford to like it was shut the game down or cut the story. So I'm very happy about like the fact that they decided to just cut the story a bit.
Yeah.
On top of that, the fact that they ended the arc allows them to like go in a different direction. So that's it's better for us because like now we can like maybe hopefully get a different like more frequent updates because maybe the problem with the old one was like they were taking up too much time for like that old story. So with this newer story, we can potentially like get like another world soon, or maybe like
Yeah.
the start of a new arc, basically another storyline, which would
Um,
help bring more people in. On top of that,
Start of new arc. The start of
yeah,
new arc would probably I'm thinking that you're saying that Eldorado, the story to Eldorado has to die. I don't think that
yeah,
has to die. It can be rushed, but the new like storyline could also like come about from the a rush ending of Eldorado because people are playing the game to just get to Eldorado and see that. But I don't think, that they should rush and like cancel out the storyline to Eldorado, because that's a good idea. But I think I have some ideas on what they can do for that. I'll say that later on in the video. But you were saying something about the mobile games. I think
Right.
the reason for them putting out the mobile games is because they was trying to make money. Because um, if you look at it from King Zell's perspective, they have to make money because it's a business they're running at the end of the day, and they have to,
Mhm. Right.
bring a certain amount of income to pay their workers and their designers and game designers, etc.
Mhm.
So they had to make money. I think they should have just focused on grinding down one and really putting all their effort into it instead of pushing it aside and, going towards mobile games. And they made one mobile game and the next one after just to make money on the side. And that was not really smart because it didn't really make sense because it got the player base really upset. And I don't think that was a good idea. They should have just grinded out. And I think what they'll have to do now is if they wanted to get our attention back towards the game even more, is stay communicating on social media with the player base, like saying updates to come soon, as Giovanni said. You
Mhm.
have to like stay consistently talking to us over social media because you can't just like plan updates right now. Let's say they're working on updates and like going ideas over a meeting over there right now, and we don't know nothing about it. We have to know something to know there's hope. And the mobile games, I would really say the mobile games suck, man. I hate those games.
Mhm.
I played it on my tablet. It's probably fun like for the first time, but no man, I don't really like the games. I rather play Wizard 101 and Pirate 101. That's the thing I would say. But there's some glitches they should have focused on fixing, and instead of those mobile games. And one of the things they also said was commercials. They say because Wizard 101 had really nice, attractive commercials. Part 101 only had um two or three because one of the problems were marketing. If you wanted to get more players to play the game and log on to your game, commercials was like really uh a thing that should have been implemented in their marketing strategy and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. Um, I'm just gonna read a little more about the stuff they said on the Discord. Um, yeah, he said the thing is, I don't think that they do have updates. A lot of the stuff in the files, I think, were in the beginnings of their projects, but never finished, and they're just scraped content now, which sadly won't be enough. And it's been 3 years now, and they kinda blew it. the people who were going to try it already have. The people who didn't like it, they left, and now even old players that did like the game left as well because they just don't see the point anymore. What do you guys have to say on that?
Mm, well, for me, I think it's like really true.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
true.
I left the game myself for quite a while now, and then I got back into it.
Yeah. Uh, Wolf, what do you have to say about this?
Depends on the players, like depends on what they want. Like majority of the people were in it for so long for because of the story, because the story was so good.
Yeah,
Like that was like probably one's biggest thing. Like because back when the game came out, it was like in beta and like the first few months of release, so it's like absolute garbage. Like the game mechanics were absolute garbage. Like Whales might lasted 15 turns, Battle Seal lasted 15 turns. It was like we would stack Battle Seal and it would be like, oh, nobody touches you for like 5 minutes. Like, but getting to that point was like terrible. Like Kraken's coils lasted like what 3 turns. Like those powers were like so messed up. Like at the beginning, the only thing I felt like the only thing that kept us like kept me playing was the story. That story was so good,
yeah, yeah,
but like the enemies were like too strong. The game came out super glitchy. It was like I was like, how did this even launch? Like, how did this get past beta? Because like there were so many quests, like they were just a pain. Like I remember the damn Buffaloon quest took me 2 days to complete, like just straight up 2 days, like nonstop trying to farm. Those things would kill me half the time. And like the companion system was wrong. Like the bunch of like recently, they, like 2 years or 3 years ago, they changed all the mechanics and they added like more companion upgrades and like they made the game so much better that this current state, I feel like in the Pirate One's current state, I feel like that's when it should have been released. Like this is how it should have been released. Like
yeah,
because like I think going for it was the story for the longest time, and people were like they updated more stuff, people started playing it more, and then etc. etc. But like in the end, it was kept I think kept them was a story. So like the majority of the players that stayed around were like the PvP tryhards like myself or like the other that just like playing the story that probably had done everything by now. Who like those guys probably have like 6 mixed characters with like have every class and like most have all gear and all the classes already.
Hmm.
And I think the thing that's kept them going was the story. And they put the story like they didn't want to play anymore because like
yeah,
that was. But at the same time, like they Kingston used to find a way to bring out like not focus on them because like whether whether they stay or leave. Either some will leave because they hate it because they hate the story, and some will stay because they invested so much in it. That's probably the reason why a lot of them are staying still because they invested so much of their time in it.
yeah,
So don't even though they say they're over leaving, like I don't think they're gonna leave just like that. They'll probably like stick around. If something happens, they'll come back because they've invested so much in the game already. And on top of that, like so Kings of anything needs to focus on finding like a new player base,
hmm,
get the newer people to play. Like, and I've noticed it too. Like, there's a bunch of newer lower like when they questing like an every was packed with a bunch of like lower levels I never seen before, like some mutes.
yeah,
So like
Hmm.
it's kind of working. So they just need to find a way to keep them incoming, like but either like adding like making PvP more accessible to newer players, or like adding team PvP, or like adding some sort of like side activity, like like I said,
yeah.
something else besides just PvP. Because right now that's all we have as a side activity, like, really, and like ship farming. But that doesn't like that's not very fun. Like in the long run, you're gonna have something like to work for.
I feel like
Like,
the idea with ship farming, they should focus on ships more later into the game. They should focus on more stuff that players can really do to occupy their time that's really worth doing, like probably crafting, as you said, when we were Skyping earlier. Crafting
yeah,
is a really good idea. We can craft like weapons now and stuff like that. It will be like the second best thing to pet morphing, because
Hmm.
pet morphing and PvP anything that we're hanging on, because the amount of people that have teamed up to beat Kane, it's ridiculous. And a lot of people has the new badge, the Bane of Cain. It's worn out right now. So hold on. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that. My friend just walked in. Yeah, but we need something like to occupy us in the game, because it's just PvP, pets, and what else? What, farming, moo.
Hmm.
Everybody has done that repetitively, and it just it's tired. It's worn out. We need like new content. We just need updates, and we need to get to the storyline now. So I just want to like read some more on what he said. Uh, he said, yeah, he said at this point, I think the game cancellations are just eminent. Toontown, Fusion Fall, Free Realms, Disney Infinity, etc. The minute companies start seeing a game not selling well enough, they pull the plug. That was our biggest issue as a spoilers team. They had better content than what we got. There was a Squirrel Assassin companion, a Mirage Ambassador, female guinea pigs, female crabs, tons of other unicorns, etc. Hell, there's several scraped areas. Wow, I think that Pirate was original. The original prop. The I think that was Pirate's original problem. I just didn't have the potential to see it sell like Wizard for some reason. Wow. I think it was the stubbornness of players. What? Too many Wizard players just couldn't accept another game. Yeah, that was true. Too many Wizard players just could not accept another game and just held on to what they were comfortable with. That was a really true statement at first because it have like sorry if I'm saying this, but Solo in is like a consistent Wizard 101 player. It has players that play both Wizard and Pirate. Have players just is like level 110 on Wizards and they love Wizards, but if Wizards so much they don't really care about Pirate 101. They just PvP, do they just love Wizards and they will always be playing that game. It has people like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Wizard it's a really nice game, but Pirates also has some cool stuff to offer as well. I think where Part 101 it's going, it's bordering on it's being canceled and it's bordering on it's being, you know, it has hope. But we're here to like talk about the hope that it has and really draw some ideas, you know, bring some more stuff as Wolf said, like stuff to like attract the players, like some side stuff, but like team up PvP and crafting stuff like that, and that will really be fun and also like continue the storyline. But if you have to like continue the storyline to get to El Dorado, it has to be rushed in a kind of way, but it has to also be very interesting because you can't rush it again like you rush Valencia. That would just get players upset and think you're not really putting work into this game. Um, and one thing I was upset about is that they wanted us, the players, to like, you know, get a large population of players to play, like to, see the worth in updating the game. I don't think that's our job. I think it's
Mhm.
our job just to play and enjoy the game, because we already spend money to like play this game and that's what they're benefiting off. They should work and, bring us like good content to enjoy this game because you can't expect us, you didn't put out an update and when you put out the update, it's rushed and expect us to now like try to survive your game. You have to work and put the effort in. Just listen to the player base, draw your ideas, and just work together as a team. And I don't know, but the people on Discord here just like have some strong opinions about what they're doing. So wow, I have this is. But if I'm gonna be frank with myself, okay, I'm reading back something he said. He says, I think Wizard and Pirates commercial trouble was when they started the cinematics. As nice as they look, they don't show off your game. I don't know what he meant by that, but okay. But if I'm gonna be frank with myself and everyone, I truly don't see a new update coming. And he was like, so in my head, Pirate died with Aquila and I can just imagine what the story was supposed to be with Blind Mew and TJ and J. Todd Coleman's initial plan instead of the garbage with Kane dying, the rushed introduction to Valencia, and the crappy wrap up. That's my point. If KI isn't willing to put in the effort to keep the game around, why should we? And that's like exactly what I just said. You're not willing to keep the game around. Why should we? that's not really our job, but I don't know what to say to them on that part. So yeah.
Mhm.
Um, he was like, "Oh, if you like, you go out and find players for us." Oh, he was like being sarcastic here, so I'm just gonna read that. Or if you like, you go out and find players for us. We'll sit here making mediocre content and mobile games. What do you expect us to advertise? Spending money on a commercial? You're crazy or something? Wait, you actually expect us to work on a new world? No, no, no. We are waiting for you to cough up the money first. Then if we get numbers matching Wizard, maybe we'll consider. And that where his like whole thought on Wizard just ended. So yeah, I think we established that the point is that these stupid mobile games and they just got sidetracked and not listening to the players. And yeah, I think we could like agree on stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, I think I'm like scrolling through Twitter on Part 101 spoilers and Wolf, did you play the test realm for Valencia Part 2, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, I think did you see like Kane robe as a drop? The Kane's robe?
No, it never dropped. Like the cane robe or the cane like boots, like I don't never dropped. And the hat itself didn't get it like into the game until like 2 weeks afterwards, and they like did it overnight. They did it overnight,
Oh,
and
okay.
then someone got it that very morning, like 2 or 3 hours after like it got into the game. So like, a group of people got it.
So Kane robe is in live realm right now.
Is it? I've
Um,
been like me and between me and my friends, we farmed that place at least 300 times. I farmed it 100 times. My other friend has farmed it at least 150. My other friend 150. That's at least easily 300, 400 times, and none of us have ever gotten any, like anything. And on top of that, I know a lot of people that farm it as well, and nobody's actually gotten like the rope. So like we're pretty much sure that like it doesn't drop. Like it's like we believe there's a bunch of missing loot from Kane, like
yeah.
because if we saw patterns. We record all our drops,
Mhm.
and basically, the only class that I feel that has like all their gear dropped is probably privateer for some odd reason. Like witch doctors don't have boots, or they don't have like a ring. Musketeer also has all their gear. Buccaneers don't have any like they have one or two jewelry, but they don't have a ring.
Yeah.
Swashbucklers don't have what was it? They don't have. I think they don't have like the charm and the necklace. I'm not sure, but a bunch of classes are missing pieces like that. The biggest one is probably like I want to say no, actually privateer and musketeer pretty much have all their gear. And for some reason, privateer has like three different tiers of their gear, and then musket, no, not musket, swashbucklers kind of missing jewelry, sword buccaneers, and witch kind of missing the hat and the boots, if I recall. No, I think they have hat. I think just the boots then. But yeah, it varies.
Um. So wait, like, sorry about that. I think I need to pause for a bit. Just gotta pause the video.
All
I'll like
right.
resume in a little while. So I'm just gonna stop recording here. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna end this YouTube video here. Hopefully you all enjoy. Sorry if this YouTube video is a little bit long. Bye, and thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye. And on top of that, I'm gonna be recording a Minecraft YouTube video soon. So stay tuned for that. Leave a like. Leave a dislike if you all hate it. I don't know if you all don't like me play Pirate 101. I know Pirate 101 gets kind of confusing for you all. But yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to upload this YouTube video anyways, but I hope you all enjoy. Bye.